So we'd like to replace them, so we're looking for a cost now to replace those out of this year's budget. Where's that sample?
Yeah, I have a sample here somewhere.
The sample that was the big one?
Oh, she got the sample.
Oh, she did.
Would you rather one? Natasha did this one. This is
No loitering, no soliciting, but it looks, this doesn't look as
nice as the
right.
other.
Go get the other one so they can see it, so they'll know that we're going to be purchasing a no loitering, no. We'll have, it'll be this size. The one we had before is like 12 by 12, but a lot of businesses kept them in their windows. And I actually went to a business and took theirs and used it as a sample so that Tanya could see it because she wasn't here then.
Yeah. Do we need to put SSA
Yes.
on there?
We will have, and Tanya has been thinking about the logo.
Yeah.
And do you all, because we have to do a website separate for you. That's why we have money in that for $2,500 for a separate website. We're going to try to find out what that means as far as cost. I've been getting our feedback. They're astronomical for technology people.
The lady that we're using now, she will charge $150 to give us 2 samples of an SSA 42 logo. So hopefully we'll have those maybe even by next week. Also,
we have a design
offer of a donation, one-time donation. Zero.
For logo design?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. That's right.
Wait, in JPEG?
In JPEG, whatever
Any other alphabet.
And also,
Okay, this is what we had in our stores for the last 2 years. And see how they're damaged, but we're not thinking about doing anything as heavy as this. So it'll be thinner, but it will be laminated and we'll be able to put in their windows.
Good.
Okay?
That sounds good.
and also the City of Chicago is requesting that SSA 42 has a separate domain page or link on the South Shore Chamber's website. The graphic artist that we are using now has agreed to do that for $225.
This is, what's her name?
NB Designs.
No,
Natasha.
Natasha Bryce.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, so you see them,
That's a computer.
and they're
Oh, all right.
astronomical. I can send them, show them to you.
We don't have
It will probably need to.
I think, maybe at our next meeting, though, we need to
If we get, and you know
Just
anyone under
showcase all of
$5,000, bring them.
just showcase all of our creative assets, what it looks like, maybe compare other SSA 42, because I just think we need to be a little bit more progressive, and maybe it's shame on us for not policing it more often, because sometimes the information is old on there, photos that were taken 2 years ago. I mean, it's just not as relevant or fresh. It needs to be refreshed.
And that's what we're working on.
That's what we're
it
working
does.
on.
What's our contract like? I mean, we just need to review
Okay.
our partnership with her.
Okay, yeah, and that's what we're in the process of doing.
Okay.
We issued the RFP once before, but the prices were astronomical, so we will issue another one. But in the meantime, until we find a new graphic artist, we still have to move forward. So we're going to keep working with her until we find someone else. In addition to that, I have these fact cards, and I think these need to be enhanced a little bit too. This is a sample of a fact card from SSA 50. The QCDC organization. So I would like to have my fact cards redesigned, maybe put some pictures of some of the things that we have in South Shore, some of the assets. She gave us a price of $70 to design it, and to have about 600 printed out, it would be $150. And I would like the commissioner's approval to have this done right away because I'm pretty much out of this.
I thought you asked for it and we approved it.
They approved it the last time.
Yeah.
Did they approve it?
I think so.
I thought so.
Okay, so I can move forward with it then.
Right,
Okay.
but we're going to let Yvette help us with the design.
Okay.
We would love to.
And be sure.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes,
I'll
have it approved.
And have it proved by someone who has not already read it.
And
Or
I'll
who
work
has no
on it.
idea what it should say.
First pair of eyes.
Yeah.
And I noticed we're being filmed and just wanted to find out where is this meeting being filmed, or where is it being
Was there
put?
permission? Did the commissioner say it was okay? I mean,
Fine.
I don't understand.
My name is Stephanie Roddy, first of all, and I'm a business owner in the South Shore area, and I was invited to film the meeting because they said it was open to the public. So this is going to be shown to some of the members of the community, constituents of the community.
Okay, it'll be shown on like YouTube or?
I'm really doing it for a girlfriend, for Julia. Work together for peace. She does it on YouTube. She does it on Facebook. She goes everywhere and does it. She's just in a training today, so she asked that I fulfill her position today.
Yeah, I don't know who Julie is, so my apologies.
Oh, that's no problem. I have no problem with you asking.
And I don't know what, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the rules are for governing in terms of filming. I know that it is open to the public for someone to actually sit in a...
Well, the time would have been at the beginning of the meeting if there was a concern. It's really basically too late now.
I thought I was told that you were from the South Shore Current, so...
No.
We all work together.
We all work together. We've been doing this. We go to all the meetings.
We aggregate our materials just to inform the community. So it's
collectively.
That's why, that's why I started at first, and then when Stephanie came, I stopped.
So,
South Shore Current is this way.
I don't know, I mean, you're from the city of Chicago. Kim. I don't know
I mean,
what
there's
the-
certain protocols that are supposed to take place that I don't think took place here, and that's the only reason why I have a concern, because if it gets back to downtown, they may say, okay, did they first ask, I mean, you were invited by someone who isn't a commissioner to come and tape. Were the commissioners even told ahead of time that taping was going to take place? Were they even asked if they wanted to be filmed? I mean, there's certain things that should have been done, I think, that weren't done.
Right.
And also, I don't know, it's open to the public, like you said, but that IT component of, okay, I'm taping,
That channel too.
we don't know. I mean, what if I didn't want to be taped? There's a waiver that I could sign saying, don't tape me? I mean, so there's certain things that didn't happen that should have happened.
And I understand truly what you're saying. And like I said, if I would have been addressed when I first started, I would have definitely stopped and continued as a person coming in and listening to it as it being open to the public. But no one asked me any questions, so.
Yes, so I guess, because I'm expired commissioner right now, so I'm in the same role as you are right now.
Oh, okay then.
But from a commissioner for the last 4 to 5 years, I'm just saying
It's the
that
first time
there
you've
is
ever
a,
had taping.
right, there is a protocol like to any meeting. It is, because I think you guys introduced yourself, but I don't think you introduced the intent of your presence being here. That was not a film.
So moving forward,
Exactly.
is there someone at the table can find out what the
Kim,
protocol
yeah,
is, or can we do it ourselves?
Yeah, so Kim will follow up.
Thank you. I would appreciate
Most of
it.
the public meetings that we go to, this is what we have Julia and
Right.
the crew.
This is what we do.
Record everything we do.
Right.
Or all the meetings that she goes to that we're not, because she's a part of our coalition. So it's not a big deal for us to have a video recorded.
Right, and
But it
I
might
don't know
be
if it's
for
a
you
big
guys.
deal or not. I don't know. So I'm not defining it as a big deal or not. I'm not defining it whether it's right or wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what the protocol is.
So let's find out, and in the
Process.
future
So
we will
once
know.
we-
Yeah, let's just
once we
find out.
find out, then we'll be able to communicate with you what it is.
Okay, we'll let you.
Appreciate
Fair
you.
enough?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Last item, you have been conducting ethics statements.
Yes.
I think we've all completed our city ethics statements.
Yes, all the commissioners' ethics statements for the city have been submitted already. The only ones that we have left to do are for the county and Commissioner Kareem. You've submitted yours, right, online.
I've not done mine, I've been out of town for Ruby, so I'll do it.
Okay, so I will print out 3 more for you all to complete. Okay. Just
No, I'll do it online.
you do yours online?
I'll do it online.
Okay. Okay.
So she sent the link.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I've got it.
I didn't photograph you.
Oh, no.
I only got your back the whole time. That's why I asked you. Look, that's why. Look, now it's a big old issue. I've been filming for 2 hours.
No, that's fine. That's fine. All this posing. All this posing that I didn't get.
You didn't get not one picture in there, girl.
Okay, come back.
Oh, I'll be back. Whether I'm filming or not, I'll be back.
No, I'm saying it was on the agenda. That's why I brought it up. You had a comment, sir?
Yes, sir. I don't know if I'm out of order here, but I'm here and I'm just wondering if there is this is the South Shore community, right? Mm-hmm. And as an investor, I've been investing for many years. I buy abandoned property, foreclosing, and all those things. I don't know if this part of your concern about when you're talking about keeping your community clean and good and all those kind of things. But since I've been investing over 30 years and since I have the capital to do so, I'm just wondering if this committee to have any influence in helping me attain some of these properties, rehabbing them so that I can put them back on the market. Most of my clients, most of my properties I rent back out, some I might sell. But I don't know. I'm sitting here for that information. And then I just heard also that yesterday I heard that the city is coming up with a program that they're going to be giving away some of these things that they did in the 60s. I remember the 70s they were doing those things. And I was just wondering about how I can be involved with that program since I'm familiar with the past.
I would call the Alderman's office.
Yeah, call the Alderman.
Oh, so this committee is not involved in that?
No, I think it'll be an automatic issue. I know there's a program where you can, if you live in a neighborhood, you can buy adjacent properties for a very small amount of money.
Right, and I can introduce you to the Realtors Board, the Dearborn Board.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I was just talking about your thing.
They can help you find multi-units in South Shore.
I know that Fannie Mae is starting a program next week. Fannie Mae is starting a program next week.
Okay, but I didn't
She's
know.
going to print it out. She's printing it out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it takes about 2 seconds.
Okay. I think I did it in the last meeting with the city.
Yeah, she's going to print it out.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I'll be done with it.
Excuse me, the gentleman right there. You know Fannie Mae is starting a program.
I'd like to invite everyone to a viewing of a film on Saturday. It's called The Architecture of South Shore. And it's a fabulous film. And it would just, we're already the motivated ones, but it'll give us a whole nother conversation when we go out in our community and talk about our assets. And it's a 40-minute film. It's at the Avalon Library, which is on Stony Island, 82nd and Stony. And at 2 o'clock Saturday, 2 o'clock Saturday the 18th. And, you're all invited. One of our residents, Kenora Maxwell Mason, and her husband, who are docents for the architectural tours, created this film. And we're working to help them get it out there. But it is so inspiring. The real estate, the genesis of our properties that were built right there on the lake is it's wonderful.
That's not, you know what, maybe we can put that on the website?
Well, you mean that invitation?
Yeah.
We could do that.
They sent out, Sierra, how often do you guys send out that email blast?
It varies based on the information that we produce, but we can send it out.
So could you possibly
Excuse me. You want me to sign that?
Yes, ma'am. Film invitation?
It's happening Saturday.
Saturday?
So we have to go out right away. But
would that be doable?
Yes.
Tiana, would it be doable to put email blast with the film to be shown at the Avalon Library Saturday?
did I just send it to me? All right, okay. I hope you all will come. I'm going to be here for a minute, but it's wonderful.
All right.
Give me a blank, but
County thing?
She's getting the forms.
Let me start with 2016.
You have to fill out the total.
Right.
For all of like
Is the meeting adjourned?
Yeah, I did. And I have Tracy send you guys the link.
Under 100,000.
I have